Well, hello, and welcome to my latest video. First of all, one of my subscribers left a comment on one of my recent videos and saying, because you mentioned Greta Thunberg, I'm going to unsubscribe, goodbye. Well, I have a message for anyone who thinks the same. If you want to unsubscribe because I mentioned Greta Thunberg, then here goes Greta Thunberg. Bye-bye. Right, this video, you may have seen a video I did a couple of days ago about some upgrades in Zwift. Yes, we're talking about indoor turbo training. Well, many of you who use Zwift might use a Wahoo kicker, a particularly smart turbo, fairly expensive. And if you're familiar with the Wahoo equipment, you'll know that Wahoo introduced a fan for use with the turbo, which cost £200. And they also introduced a special kind of riser thing, or climber thing, I'm not quite sure how you describe it. You attach your front forks to it, and when you come to an uphill a climb, it rises up, and therefore you rise up as if you were actually on a climb, and if you're going downhill it rises down. No, it doesn't. It down rises to reproduce the feeling of going downhill. So I thought those things were rather clever, and funnily enough, I then got an email from the guys at Wahoo. And they said, we're just about to introduce some new items and we want you to be the first person to share them with all your lovely viewers, except for the ones who don't like it when I mention Greta Thunberg. Anyway, they said, we've been in touch with GP Rainmaker and DC Llama, and we've told them that you're getting them first. So thanks, guys. And the first thing I want to mention is this. Now, this is an energy bar, and it's a special Wahoo energy bar for use indoors. And you're going to say, what's special about an energy bar that you eat indoors? Well, I tell you what's special about it. It's an indoor energy bar, so it's specially formulated in the Wahoo laboratories in Oregon to provide just the right combination of nutrients and electrolytes and organic compounds, a mixture of protein, carbohydrate, fats, magnesium, oxymoron, and a whole range of other things that have proven over the years to be beneficial for when you're cycling indoors. So the indoor energy bars, they're available now from Wahoo, £9.99 each. I've tried them and they are really tasty. The next thing is a water bottle. Yes, a special gold Wahoo indoor water bottle. Well, what's special about it, I hear you say? Well, it is specially formulated by the scientists in Wahoo to maintain the correct temperature when you're indoors on the turbo, and it is ready filled with water, which I think is incredibly clever. The way it works is there's a little water tablet that you put in the bottle, and then you fill it up from the tap, and then you drink the specially formulated indoor water, and when you've finished your ride, fill it back up from the tap, and the magic tablet will refill your bottle with indoor water. Now the tablet can be used 100,000 times. It's been tested in the wind tunnel, and it provides you with just the right boost of electrolytes, oxymorons, vitamins, carbohydrates, and all the other stuff that is supposed to be in a water bottle that you'd have no idea what it does. The next thing that Wahoo has introduced is a pair of indoor shoes. Yes, and you're wondering, well, they look like shoes, Julian. Come on. No, they have been specially designed by the Wahoo scientists to cuddle, yes, cuddle your turbo feet. when you are on the turbo. So because because you're not going to walk in them, right? They've been designed without soles, so they have cleats, but they don't have soles. I don't know how they've done it, but they've used some very clever algorithms. They've used some magnesium, interesting combination of vitamins and minerals and electrolytes to produce a perfect pair of indoor soleless shoes. So I think you'll agree that's a pretty good invention. The next thing they've come up with is this, and this is a pot of chamois cream, or as we call it in the indoor cycling industry, chamois cream. And what you do is you spread it on your shorts. You don't put it on your skin, you put it directly onto your shorts into a thin layer, which you then put another layer on, so you double layer it, and then you can ride on your turbo in your garage or your living room or however, wherever it is, and you will not get any saddle sores. And this has been guaranteed, it's been tested 100,000 miles in the Wahoo laboratories, and you can ride in your shorts so long as you put the double layer of chamois cream on, and you will not get a saddle sore. So I think you'll agree that's pretty useful. Now the next thing that they have, I haven't actually got a model of it here because it's still in beta mode. And I'm holding up a piece of paper. It's not a piece of paper. What it is it's like a yoga mat or a turbo training mat, like you would have already seen. You may already have one under your turbo trainer. Only what you can get on it is different road surfaces. So you can get, for example, Paris-Roubaix cobbles, you can get Tour of Flanders cobbles, you can get Kent B Road, which is a kind of rough surfaced road that's got lots of potholes and crap on it. You can get motorway, freeway, you can get Autobahn surface, you can get Mont Ventoux, you can get a smooth tarmac. And these are not photographs. No, they're not photographs of the cobbles or the road surface. They are the actual road surface that they have lifted from the Paris-Roubaix cobbles or Mont Ventoux or whatever it is, and then they've laid it on using a special glue they've developed in the Wahoo laboratories, and that creates the surface on which you then ride your turbo bike. Now, it doesn't give you the feeling of riding across the cobbles or riding across a potholed road in Kent. That's still in beta mode at the moment, but it does give you something on which you can put your turbo. And no, it's not cheap. Paris-Roubaix is £999 because they've only been able to produce a limited number of them for obvious reasons. People caught them removing the road service and they had to stop doing it. So they've only been able to produce a limited number of that, but they've been able to produce an unlimited number of the Kent pothole B road surface. So that's available. It's only £199. That one. If you do ride in southern England, in Kent, be careful because some parts of the road surface have been removed to create the indoor cycling feeling for people who like riding indoors. The next thing they've introduced, and I'm really quite keen on this, and it's an indoor towel. Yes, it's a towel that you use when you're on the turbo. You sweat. Of course, you won't sweat if you've got a 200-pound Wahoo fan because that dries the sweat direct on your body, and therefore you don't have to use the towel. But for the rest of us who can't afford the £200 for the Wahoo fan, the Wahoo towel is only £49. So there's quite a significant saving, I think you'll agree. So you'll ride on the turbo, on the kicker, you'll start to sweat, you dab your face with the indoor towel. Now it's been specially designed and formulated in the laboratories in San Francisco to match the ambient temperature in the average indoor pain cave. And it's also got the correct level of absorbency so that your sweat can be absorbed by the towel and therefore it doesn't need washing. They've tested it for 100,000 miles and they've never had to wash the towel. As you can see, it gets a little bit dirty with use, but apart from that, it still works perfectly and you can dry your face. Now, you can't use the indoor towel for anything else. You can't use it outside. If you were ever thinking of taking a towel outside, you can't take it to the beach. You can't take it to the swimming pool. If your friends are wealthy and have a hot tub, you can't take it round to the hot tub. Not that you can take it round to the hot tub during this particular time, as we all know. So those are a number of what I think are really good Wahoo inventions. I'm proud to be the first person to bring you all of these various items. They are available now from the Wahoo website. Make sure you have your credit card ready. And if you use the code Greta Thunberg 50, you'll get 50% discount off everything that you buy, so long as you subscribe back to my channel. So hope you've enjoyed that, and look forward to seeing you not on the road. I don't cycle on the road anymore, but I look forward to seeing you in the indoor virtual universe, because us and Greta Thunberg can save the indoor virtual world. So see me there. Happy riding, and see you next time.